Hello everyone, forgive my voice. I am fighting a massive head cold, but I'm participating in a blog/video hop for Create a Smile stamps. This is their newest kit. They don't release kits every month. I think they do it about twice a year. I will have links to the main blog post. You can check out all the info, but I thought I would do a quick little overview of the kit before I got to the actual card because it's so cute. So it comes in this cute little pouch. So a fun reusable little pouch, and then there's all sorts of goodies inside here. So I'll just get all these out. So yeah, there's the pouch, how fun. There's that, and then there's this adorable little stamp set. How cute is that? So cute. So there's a stamp set. There is a die included as well. It's a little like palm tree die. So there's that. There is a pack of pretty pink posh sequins in colors to match the whole kit. Then there's these fun enamel dots, which I have a different pack from here, and I really love them. I think they're so fun. I love the shapes and the sizes. So there's that. There's some letter stickers in, is it all in one color or more than one color? Oh, two colors. So pink and yellow. And then several pattern papers, all different patterns. So fun. And yes, they're all double-sided. All double-sided. And then last but not least, a stencil as well, and kind of like, I guess, a wave stencil. There's not a name on it, but it'll be listed with the kit. So really fun. So I am going to get to making the cards, so just keep watching. Alrighty then. So to make this card, I started with the little rhino image from the stamp set. And I had this scrap of watercolor paper that I turned to the smooth side. And I treated it with some anti-static powder first, and then I stamped the image with some VersaFine Onyx Black ink, which is a slow drying or slower drying pigment ink basically. And I embossed it with clear embossing powder just because it speeds up the process. I just did a video showing this where, yeah, having those raised edges just makes watercoloring so much easier. So I did the same thing with the little cooler image as well, stamped it and embossed it with some clear embossing powder. And I'm just using my Sakura Koi watercolors to watercolor these in with just a water brush. Not doing anything fancy. I'm not layering color. I did one layer on all of this just for simplicity's sake, and because, yeah, I'm battling this head cold and my brain is just not cooperating. So I like when there's cute images like this. One, they're cheerful, so they kind of cheer me up, and two, they kind of just lend themselves to cute and fun cards without tons and tons of effort. So because I had embossed this image, I can go in color in any area. It doesn't matter. They're not going to bleed into each other. That's where the raised edges are so nice. You don't have to worry about colors, migrating or bleeding or, getting muddy or anything. So I was able to just go in and do this. It honestly took me, I looked at the time on the camera when I stopped filming. It took me like 6 minutes to color in this image. Just really fun and simple. And I chose colors that went with the pattern papers that come in this kit. So to get that kind of yellowy green color, I just mixed the really bright green in the watercolor palette with some yellow, and it created that fun sort of lime green color. So then once I was done with that, I actually took another piece of that scrap of watercolor paper and ran it through my die cut machine with the little palm tree die that comes in the kit, and left the pieces in the scrap of cardstock and used that to hold them in place and just quickly watercolored them in with the same watercolors. One, it gave me the colors I wanted to match, and two, it was just, again, faster and easier than die cutting from colored cardstock. So it was just easy, and holding it in the scrap of cardstock like this just made it easier to fill in all of these areas. I really like this die, by the way. It's got some really fun options, and the stitching on the leaves and that is just really fun. So I let that sit to dry and then fussy cut out both of the stamped and embossed images. And normally I would, cut them out with a little bit of a border because it's a little bit easier, but this time I fussy cut right up against the embossed lines. It didn't take me that long at all, so I fussy cut both of those out. And then I die cut one of the pattern papers from the kit with a circle die. And then I use that same circle die to die cut this remaining scrap of that watercolor paper just so I had the bottom edge rounded. And then I used scissors just to kind of create, basically, I was kind of thinking like a little island or something. So trimmed that down and then just did the same thing. Picked up some of the browns in the watercolor palette and quickly painted on. I'm thinking sand here. I was thinking of stamping. There's a little sand stamp in that set, and I thought of this after I was done, of course. I was like, oh, I should have stamped that all over that as well. It would have looked really, really cute, but hindsight. So did that, set that aside to dry as well, and then I took this little striped pattern paper from the kit and adhered that to the edge of my white card base. My card base is just heavyweight white cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 11, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. So it's an A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. And then adhered that die cut circle to the card, and then I'm adhering the palm tree first, and then I wanted to create a sentiment with these letter stickers that come in the kit. And one thing I find really easy with adhering letter stickers is to use a transparency. Here I'm actually using the transparency that I use with my Misty stamping tool. Any transparency is going to work. This one just happened to be handy, and the grid lines on it made it even easier. So I'm just using the very top edge of this transparency to hold all these stickers. One, so that they're all lined up perfectly, which saves me extra time trying to line them up on the card itself. And two, you'll see how quick it is to adhere them actually onto the card. So before I got to that, I adhered the main little images with some foam tape, and then decided where I was going to place my sentiment, and got that all lined up, and then pressed down the top of those stickers, and I'm able to just pull the transparency out, and they're all in place super quick and easy, and I don't have to sit there and fiddle forever getting them all lined up. And then as a final bit of embellishment, I grabbed these little enamel stickers that were in the kit and adhered the little orange ones in place by the little pop bottles, and then the other ones pointing to the main image. And then to finish off the card, I just added more of that kind of aqua colored polka dot pattern paper to the inside of the card. And that's all there was to it. So I will have links to the following video for this video hop, because there's several playing along. Definitely check them all out, as well as there will be a link to the blog post below the video. So check that out, and links to the supplies, all that fun stuff. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.